In the complex global business environment of the 21st century, companies of every size face a multitude of ethical issues. Businesses have the responsibility to develop codes of conduct and ethics that every member of the organization must abide by and put into action. Fundamental ethical issues include concepts such as integrity and trust, but more complex issues include accommodating diversity, decision making, compliance, and governance. And today I will talk about the latest ethical issue in business and will cover some consequences for the business. In September 2016, the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) found that many Volkswagen cars being sold in America had a defeat device or software in diesel engines that could detect when they were being tested, changing the performance accordingly to improve results. The German car giant has since admitted cheating emissions tests in the US. Volkswagen installed emission software on more than 500,000 diesel cars in the US and roughly 10.5 million more worldwide that allows them to sense the unique parameters of an emissions drive cycle set by Environmental Protection Agency. According to the EPA and the California Air Resources Board, who were tipped off by researchers in 2014, these so-called defeat devices detect steering, throttle, and other inputs used in the test to switch between two distinct operating modes. In the test mode, the cars are fully compliant with all federal emissions levels. But when driving normally, the computer switches to a separate mode, significantly changing the fuel pressure, injection timing, exhaust gas recirculation, and, in models with AdBlue, the amount of urea fluid sprayed into the exhaust. While this mode likely delivers higher mileage and power, it also permits heavier nitrogen oxide emissions, a smoke-forming pollutant linked to lung cancer, that are up to 40 times higher than the federal limit. That doesn't mean that every TDI is pumping 40 times as much nitrogen oxide emissions as it should. Some cars may emit just a few times over the limit, depending on driving style and load. Since news of the first violation broke on September 18, one-third of the company's market cap has been wiped out with its nosediving stock price, and the company has abandoned its goal at becoming the world's largest automaker by 2018. Volkswagen is not even concerned with its US sales numbers until this problem is resolved, according to Chairman Herbert Teese, as the company has posted consecutive monthly losses since November. Volkswagen has set aside more than $7 billion to cover recall-related costs. But CEO Matthias Müller, who said the company didn't lie but faced a technical problem, has suggested the company may need more. On January 4, 2016, the US Department of Justice sued Volkswagen on behalf of the EPA, which can technically fine Volkswagen up to $37,000 per car, a potential $18 billion punch. But aside financial costs and losses, company lost the most important factor for success. That's customer trust.